Speaking of cunnilingus, guys, you want to hear my story about how I got caught up in a lesbian party? You want to hear that story, boys and girls? My life is so crazy. It's a total crazy life. Was it back in the? Why don't you guys just lean back on your chair, put your spatula away, put your wooden spoon away, your spatula away, and just lean back on the couch or on the chair, and let Van, the raconteur, tell you a little story about how he got caught up in a lesbian party. No, these are all girls. If you already have a cup of hot tea, get it out of the microwave, dip a little tea bag in it, and lean back. So this is way before the Me Too movement. This is back in the, how many years ago? 15 years ago? Because it's before Kink. Before I went to work for Kink. So it's about 15 years ago. What year is that, boys and girls? Where's my Asian bros at? Asian bros, do the math. (2005). That sounds about right. Okay. 2005. I was living in West Hollywood. West Hollywood is near Beverly Hills. And West Hollywood is like the gay town. Right next to Beverly Hills. And a girlfriend of mine, she's Korean. She said, "Hey, you want to go to a party?" And I said, "Okay, I'll go to a party." And we drove all the way to Beverly Hills, boys and girls, to a nice, it's a mansion owned by two lesbians, not one but two. One of them dressed up in a nice flirty dress, and the other one wore a suit. But these are girls, and I say, "Hi, my name is Van, and Yumi took me. I'm with Yumi, and come on in." They're very friendly. So I came into the mansion. It's a mansion. Okay, there's a gate. You go into the gate in Beverly Hills, and I looked around, and it's. I just said to Yumi, I said, "Yumi, these are all girls. Why are there all girls here?" And she just laughed. And then this is back when, I'm trying to find it. This is back when, remember that TV show Cold Case? You guys might be too young for Cold Case. It's a crime show, and there's like a lady detective in there. Anybody here heard of Cold Case? It's a TV show. No, not 48, not Cold Case. It's a TV show called Cold Case. It's a crime, it's a drama. Okay, but there's a girl in there, and her name is, I think the actress was Catherine Morris. Catherine Morris is the detective, and she's always wore like these, like a woman type of jacket with a tie and a shirt. So 2005, the movie was the TV show was popular. So at this party, there's about a dozen of them dressed up like that, walking around, having drinks. And I'm kind of like, wait a minute, is this like am I the only guy here at this party? And it's like 100 of them, 100 100 women at a party. It's just bizarre. I've never. It's like, if I was a straight guy, I'm like, yeah, fuck. Here's my chance. You know, I'm gonna pick up a chick. I'm in heaven. It's like a kid in a candy store. But me, I'm a gay dude, and here I am at a party, and I'm the only dude there, and it's all girls. There's no, and half of them dress up like in a suit, like, you know, like that little jacket, like that actress Catherine Morris, with the white shirt and a little tie. They wear like a little tie, you know, very detective looking, with the same hairdo. So then, you know, there was a lot of drinking going on. This is before the Me Too movement. And they were laughing, drinking, a lot of wine drinking, a lot of, and they were nice to me too. They're not like, oh, why is there a guy here? You know, I'm just hanging around, by the pool. And then somebody have an idea. I don't know what happened, but all of a sudden, one of them shout out something about, let's take Van's clothes off. So they're chasing me all around the pool, these women, and they're ripping off my clothes. All right? And I'm like, what the? I'm laughing. I'm like, no. But in my mind, I'm scared shitless. I am freaking out in my head. It's like, what the fuck? And they're ripping my clothes. They're ripping my shirt off. And I'm running around. I'm like, no, come on, guys. Stop it. No. And they're strong, okay? Lesbians are strong. They're like, we're not kidding around, you know. We want to take your clothes off. And I'm the only guy here. And then if you guys don't know anything about, you know, like when you're not into it and you're scared shitless, your junk kind of like, it's like a turtle. Your junk is like a turtle, and it's want to hide. It want to hide back into its shell, you know. So that's frightening my head also too. It's like, oh no, I'm gonna be naked in front of 100 women, and my junk is like hiding. So I'm fighting, you know, I'm like, and they're unbuckling my pants, and I'm running, I'm dragging like 5 lesbians with me. I'm dragging around the pool, and half of my pants is coming off. And I'm like, no. And the other one was holding my hand. They fucking, if you get 100 lesbians together, well, I lied, okay? Actually, I lied. By that time, when they're getting rowdy, maybe 80 lesbians, 20 left, all right? 20 are gone. Only about 80 left around the pool. And my mind is like, you know, I don't mind being nude, but not when I'm scared and my junk is like in, like, it's like, you know, like when I'm raiding junk, and sometimes I see like a really like, what the fuck, like that. Could you imagine 80 lesbians have that same expression when my pants go off? That would mentally scar a person. I would be forever scarred if I have that many people in front of me going like that. So I'm still running. I'm still dragging. Like, no. Half of my pants are off. And before you know it, I'm like, you guys might be too old, but you guys see that Capitone girl ad? You know how the dog is like pulling on her little bikini brief, and it show her little white button and bottom, and she's like on a Capitone. That's back in the 70s, I think. But it's just like that now with my underwear. But I'm not going, I'm going, ah! And it's not the dog. It's 80 lesbians pulling on my clothes. And I'm saying, but I'm a guy. Why are you guys trying to rip my clothes off? And then one of them go, even though we're lesbian, what's hot is hot. I remember that to this day. 15 years ago, and I still remember it. Okay? It did not leave my head. It's like, we're lesbian, but what's hot is hot. Oh my God. I couldn't believe. It's like I'm reliving it all over again. Like right now, we're lesbians, but what's hot is hot. This is back when, I'm like twice it. I'm like, I'm like, And now I just have a little piece of cloth, a little tiny piece of cloth, all right? That my underwears are totally destroyed, gone, okay? And I'm just like, right now, I can't fight back anymore, okay? And like when I'm like, pretend like I'm hiding, but actually I'm trying to fluff a little bit, okay? So it's like, no! Trying to stretch it out a little bit. It's like, turtle, come back here! God damn it! So it's, no! Fuck, no! No! Lesbian! Boys and girls, I got Harvey Weinstein's. Harvey Weinstein by 80 women. I'm pretty sure it was 80. And then one of them is a dominatrix. She's Shibari. She's a Shibari artist. She's a very famous Shibari artist. I'm not going to say who it is. I don't want that person to get in trouble. But that person is like world-renowned Shibari. There's like all sorts of artists, actresses, people in the industry. So she start tying me up, all right? So I'm all strutted up by the pool. And then there's like a veranda thing, okay? Before you know it, I feel like my hand is like this, and my leg just went like this. And before you know it, I was up in the air, okay? And there's hands all over me, okay? And I'm suspended. They're taking photos. They're telling me at least they're telling me how beautiful I am. So I'm kind of a little bit flattered. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Guess what? I have the photos. If you think I make this shit up, I have the photos. I still do have the photos. Because my friend gave them to me. I might be rich after this. Because I have the fucking photos. I have proofs. Your Honor, that is true. I was frightened. I was scared. No, I have to talk in little baby voice. I was frightened. I was scared. They hung me up. Oh God, I relived the whole thing over again in my head. It just like traumatized. The only thing that it keep on saying, but I'm a guy, and they're like, what's hot is hot. We don't care. And they just like coming at you. But I have photos. Me too. My only horror is I don't care about the nudity because I'm like that in front of the camera. I don't give a shit. But it's like I didn't have time to prepare my junk. It was a surprise. They sprung it on me. If they would have said, okay, Van, there's 80 of us. There's no fighting. Go into the cabana, fluff yourself up, and come back out. We want to see you naked. I'm like, hey, shit, no worry, ladies. Just give me a minute. I would go in there. This is before. Do they have the interweb back then? You can't do the Pornhub nothing on your phone. I don't think there's pictures in the phone. I think it's one of those flip things. You flip it up. So you can't do anything on your phone. So I have to look around in the cabana. I'm looking for like a magazine or something like that. So like a sport magazine. Looking at some player's ass. Work it up. Work it nice and big. Right? And then it's like, I'm ready. Kabam! Kabam! I have no problem with that. That's right. Look, but don't touch. You can look at it. Kabam! But I wasn't ready. I didn't get to do any of that. I didn't get to feature it right. They frightened me. I got scar. And everything kind of shriveled up. Oh. So that's my story, my lesbian story. They all look like they're all wearing, half of them are wearing the jackets with the tie and the shirt. Oh. You guys wouldn't you guys be scar too, or you get turned on? Show a picture. I can't show a picture because a lot of people get in trouble. Yeah, you dumb ass to say, oh yeah, I'm not gonna be scared. I don't care if it's. You guys be crying, all right? You guys would be like, you guys probably be like shitting your pants.